Hello everybody, welcome back to another Planco video, 31 days of Planco. Today, I'm going to build a coaster for you guys, but not just any coaster. I'm going to build something kind of interesting. We're going to use some mod tools. That's right, I've got a few tools available to me where I've been playing around with modded Planet Coaster, where we can actually change coaster types and stuff. And one of the things I kind of was messing around with was I was looking for something kind of small, something we could probably like a small footprint coaster or something that would fit really well where in Crystal Gardens where Switchback is. And I came across some photos and some stuff from Intamin. Intamin's working on this really cool new kind of drop like water coaster kind of thing, and I got to thinking about it. Can I build this in Planet Coaster now? And it turns out you can. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to build the Intamin Ultra Splash, and it can actually be done as long as you got the modded tools and stuff. So first things first, we are going to use the SLV coaster type. Not my preference, but I mean, it's the only thing I can kind of use for this right now that has a backwards launch. So well, that's going to be the first thing we're going to do, is pop this baby down right here. All right, and there we go. Okay, now we have that down. I can kind of delete a couple of things here. That should be about where I want it, right there. Okay, all right. Now I want to push this back here. Let's go for about 16.4 feet. Okay, that's probably going to be good right there. And let's use the shuttle launch booster here. All right, and we are going to already have it start kind of going up a little bit. Let's go with a 15 degree, probably let's go higher. Let's go with a 30 degree. That'll probably work. Yeah, actually, no, that's probably just not big enough, actually. Maybe 15? No, I need something in between 15 and, what is the next one up? 22? Yeah, what? 22 will probably work just fine. Yes, there we go. All right, we'll go about 3 of those up, and then we're going to turn off the, we're going to go back to standard track, and we're going to bring it down to 0, and then 2250, and then we're going to drop it down here. So I think this will work just fine. And then, is that about where I want that? Actually, that's a little too much. I think I went a little too high with that. There we go. Okay, and then turn that off there. Back to that. And we're gonna go down into the water here. Well, I mean, down into the ground. There's not actually water there yet, but you get what I'm saying. All right, and probably about 4 of those. And up, and up, and up, and up to a 90 degree. We'll do one more, and that probably will do it there, I think. You know what? That actually looks pretty good. It should be probably a little higher than that, but I think that'd do, honestly. Now let's go to the back end back here. Now we're going to do a shuttle launch here as well. Make sure that it is 1640. It is. All right. Another shuttle launch. Just one, though. We're not going to do too many of that. And let's see. There we go. And I think from here we're going to go back to this and straight up. 90 degrees once again. And up, up. One more. Down. Down. 129. Yeah, actually, that's probably a little too high, actually. I think I may have went just a bit too high on that. Let's bring it back down. There we go. And then one more. There we go. 93 feet. It's a little shorter than I expected, but let's try this. Let's take that back down. Alright, so let's go with... It's kind of hard to figure these out exactly where I want them. Let's go a little longer, actually, with these. Let's increase that to 1960, and then bring that down, and then bring it down. How big is that? 113? Not quite. Maybe if I do this, maybe this might work. 118 feet. Not quite steel. And then maybe? Let's try that. 112. Close enough. Alright, anyway, I mean, I can sit here all day working with this and actually get it right so that it's the height that we want. But it's not really that important right now at the moment. The big thing is that we're getting the shape and everything of it right, more so than everything else. Now, I'm going to go ahead and dig out this terrain here a little bit, right over here. Let's dig a hole. And just kind of dig that out a little bit over here. Probably a little deeper than I want, but that's fine. Alright, now let's take this, push it up a little bit so we can get out of the way. Place it, and let's add some water into our little lagoon here that we've made. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of that. There we go. That'll work. Now let's drop this down into the water. Gotta get it just about right. Which that sort of looks a little good to me, but I kind of want to bring it down just a little bit more. Right on the edge. Ah, perfect. Very, very perfect. Now that we actually have this, we're going to go to customize. Now, one of the things that the modded version of Planco that I have is I can put any coaster train on any coaster track. I have like so many different things here that I can use, such as the Anubis. I can put the Bar Guest on it. I can put like anything I want. I can put Copperhead Strike on it. I can do that. Some of these will actually crash it though, so I got to be very careful which ones I use here. I can put the Gnarler on it. There we go. I can probably put anything I want on it. Really, to be honest, I can put anything. One of the things I noticed, I really wanted to use this particular boat, the Armada, which is, for some odd reason, in my thing here, it's blank, it's invisible, you can't see the name of it, but that is the Armada. This is the one I wanted to use, but there's a problem with it. It goes so far up, it gets stuck right here, and I don't know why. So, don't know what's going on with that. But, yeah. So, we're not going to use the Armada. As much as I would love to use the Armada, because it would actually kind of be perfect here, we are actually going to use... where's it at? Probably going to use the Basilisk, I think. If I can find it. Basilisk. There it is. The Basilisk is the closest I can find to a train that kind of resembles what we actually have on there. So it's very close. I kind of like this. We could also probably use Anubis as well, but I don't really like the Anubis. I like the Basilisk. So we're going to use the Basilisk. I'm good with that, actually, right there. Now, we're going to edit the track a little bit because we need to kind of get these things here. So, let's see here. Go into that. This is set to 35 miles an hour for the target speed. Not good enough. We're going to go... I'm going to go to 53. And for our reverse, 53 as well. Reverse acceleration is fine. I'm probably going to turn the reverse acceleration up a little more to about 7. No launch delay. And these should be the same thing over here. No launch delay. There we go. Yeah, make sure that's all set to exactly where I want it. These numbers are, I think, fine for what I want. So, with these numbers, I'm going to spin it around here so we can see a little better. Alright, and I think I'm pretty good with that. Alright, and now we're going to go in here to this. We're going to make it a shuttle launch, and I want to have at least 2 passes. I feel like 2 passes is probably what we want. And let's hit test. Now you guys should see how this is actually going to work. Now, the difference between my version of this ride and the actual version of the ride is it's actually backwards. So it should be going backwards right here first. So in other words, it should be facing the wrong way. It's just, it's really hard to kind of get this to work the way I want it. I probably could do it, but all right, now it should be rolling back down. Now through here. There we go. Hits the water. Up. And okay, so that is a little too much. So that's fine though. Customize. Edit track. Not a problem. We can fix this. Like I said. Let's go with our target speed forward's a little too much, so let's turn that down. Let's try 44. And I don't know why that's not a shuttle right there, but alright, let's see how this runs. Test it. Let's see what it does this time. Alright, that's good. For some odd reason, it's got stuck there. I don't know why that is. Probably because I added something to it. Down we go. Through. Alright, not quite there yet. Alright, stop test. Edit track. Alright. No, it doesn't have any kind of delay on it. What's up with that? Interesting. I don't know what the delay was for. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that, but a little faster. We'll probably do it. Let's try about 47 there. Start test. We can just test it while it's doing this. This will work. Forward launch. Yeah, don't know what's going on there. Okay, now it's just kind of stuck. Okay, that's good right there. A little more. Let's try that. Again, I don't know why it's stopping up here, though. Let me try something here. Let me try putting it back there and changing that back to 0. Could just be where I added a piece to it. Maybe that's what's going on. Didn't do this when I tested it earlier, but we'll see. All right, so now it should move it forward a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's just tricky is all. Okay. That's great, right there. See where we want it. There it goes. Perfect. Alright, and then it should go back through the station. And it should have like one more pass, I think, but I don't know why it's not. I would like to see it do one more pass. I mean, I think if I add one more pass to it, it's probably not going to work. But we'll go 3 and see just kind of what happens there. There we go. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. Back through, and it should go back through the station. It should come down one more time. And as much as I hate that right there, where it just kind of slams on the brakes, I don't know of another way to not do that. So that's about where we have it. But anyway, that's basically the Ultra Splash, the Intamin Ultra Splash, which is a new ride. I believe Aquaman might be one of these, I think. The new Aquaman ride. Alright, so we're going to close it down here real quick. Now, so as I said, it kind of looks like a single rail coaster, but we don't have a single rail coaster that actually is a launch coaster in Planco yet. And that mod to make it a launch coaster isn't available, as far as I know. If it is, for those who are more into the mods right now than I am, because I know there's some people out there who are definitely playing around with those, definitely designing those. So if you know a way to do that, I would love to hear it, but right now this is the only thing I can kind of think of to work. So, and it's working for me. Now again, I could probably turn this around. I could probably have it shoot it forward first a little bit and then back so that it comes down here and hits the splash and then back in. That actually might work. I may attempt that later on. So, but yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. But we're gonna make it look even better by going back into coasters. We're gonna grab the single rail coaster, the Basilisk. I'll bring it around over here. There we go. And we're gonna make that so that it is the 16.4 as well that we were going with there. Regular coaster. Alright. And yeah, that should be it. And up. And then down. And then down, 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 0. Yeah. Alright, but anyway, essentially you guys are getting the point here, right? So I can just take out this and delete this over here. Delete. Delete, delete, delete. In it goes. Alright. And I can take this and put this over here like this. Right on top of this track. Before I do that, I'm actually going to paint it. I want it to be blue. Like an ocean blue. Track color. Ocean blue. Yeah, that looks really good. Looks really good. Alright. And then we're going to just push it down. Just push it down. So that it's right on top of that track right there. Probably move it over a little bit too, so that it's about where we want it. You know what? I'm very happy with that. That's looking really good right there. All right. Edit track. Up. 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 I'm seeing one issue, but I mean it's an easy fix. Yeah, I think I can fix it just by doing this right here. I think if I move it back a little bit. Yeah. And right about there should do it. Alright, edit track. Backwards, backwards. There we go. And then forward to the 1640 again. Up. 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 Yeah, see? See how this is working? Yeah. And I think on this one here, I probably should do that. Or maybe it's one more down the other way. I think what I did was up there, and then back down. Yeah, that was it. So you just gotta remember what you did the first time, and you can completely just recreate that. And there we have it. And it's been Mega Splash. Now you can dress this up a little more if you wanted. You could take abstract art shapes and like really fix this up, and that'd probably work quite well. This other coaster, I'm going to grab the main coaster here real quick. I'm going to edit all this. I'm going to take out all of the actual supports on it. We're going to get rid of all the supports on this coaster. our main coaster anyway. Just get rid of that. Track supports, no. There we go. Very good. Now we're going to grab the other coaster here. That's the SLV. I need the other coaster. Come on. There we go. I need this one. We're going to go into that. We're going to edit the... I can get just the right ones in here. Like that one there. If we take out the supports here, and probably there. And I'll probably keep those 3 on the bottom. It actually has triangular supports and stuff on it too, so probably keep those 3 like that. And then I'm probably going to take out these 2 supports in there too. There we go. Now I just need to get the SLV, and we'll change the colors on that to a blue as well. And of course, whatever we want the car color to be on that, which I kind of think a nice, you know, but how about a nice orange for Aquaman? Yeah, maybe. There we go. There we go. All right, and I think we have it. Now, the next piece of the puzzle would be using your, say, trigger effects and stuff to make a triggerable, like, splashdown. And that will totally do that. And then we have our splashdown pool and stuff like that. And I think that will look really, really good. But, yeah, if we, I think we can open this up. Let's place an entrance. And an exit. Go. And that should... Oh, it won't let me do it anymore. But yeah, we could totally test it out anyway. Watch it work. So I'm just going to turn off everything here. And there she goes. So up we go. And then backwards. Down we go. And back we go. It should go through this one more time. And like I said, the worst part about it is that it doesn't have time to like brake right in here, which totally sucks. So it's more of like a slam kind of on the brakes kind of thing. But our stats are really good on it too, though. I mean, you get a 6.76 for excitement, and a nausea is 1.91, which is perfectly green. So it's low nausea, high excitement. Its fear rating isn't very high, but that's totally fine. I think this right here, you dress this up with some nice scenery effects and stuff, and you will have a perfect 5-star coaster that will attract quite a few riders to it in a small footprint. Well, a fairly small footprint anyway. But there we have it. The Intamin Mega Splash. The only thing about it is I still feel like it runs a little too fast, but at least it is going up to where I need it to. So I'm pretty happy with this. I really am. I probably will put this on the workshop once I like do a couple things around with it and do that. So look for it on the workshop in a few days. Of course, if you're going to see it, you will have to be friends with me on Steam. That's the only way to see my workshop stuff. But that's going to do it for this episode for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of look into modded Planet Coaster today. I have lots of ideas that we're going to do with some stuff. In Silverwood, I always wanted to make the Wildfire Express to be a launch coaster. With this mod, I can totally do that. I can make the Mine Train coaster launch. Yeah, I mean, that's just awesome. So I'm going to fool around with that. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later.